U-S-A-O! Graduating seniors. Recently graduated seniors, perhaps is the better term. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever is the time you're watching this televised approach to your commencement, wherever you might be in the world, and to all friends and peers and family, USAO faculty and staff, all of you who have tuned in. I hope, it is my deep hope that you all are now safe and healthy and that you remain that way as we maneuver through the extraordinary national and worldwide crisis that we face induced by this virus. How unnecessary it is, I suppose, to remark that what we're doing just now, participating in this virtual commencement, is without precedent. I will never forget it, this particular gathering, as one of the distinctive moments in my life, and I suspect you will not either, celebrating your graduation from the college using digitally transmitted pixel-generated images passing through the clouds of the internet over the World Wide Web. I'll remember it because it's like no other I've experienced in my lengthening career as a professional educator and as a college administrator. But particularly because of its utter inadequacy to express the proper recognition and celebration that is your hard-earned due in terms of all of the time and the energy and the resources that you have poured into completing the requirements of the baccalaureate degree. Unless it falls to me to speak on behalf of the USAO faculty, staff, and administration, to speak from the depth of my capacity for doing so, to apologize to you for the utter inadequacy of this virtual effort, and to thank you all for the rich contributions that you have made to the teaching and learning environment at this institution while you were here. I recall I was born during, well, recall, I don't really recall it clearly. I was born during the 20th century's greatest worldwide crisis, Second World War, and I was too young to remember the details of the event, and I was only a child and have childhood memories of this nation's and the world's recovery efforts in the aftermath of that conflict. As an historian, however, by training and profession, I have studied much of the events of the war and the unimaginable worldwide destruction and loss of human life, the incomprehensible damage that the war did to the world's pre-war social, economic, financial, political, and cultural circumstances and physical infrastructure. I, especially as an historian, remember this event in terms of what is humanly possible and also in terms of the aftermath of the magnitude of such damage and destruction caused by the war. I remember, I understand the tenor and spirit of the people of this country, the energy and resources that were plowed into putting this country on a post-war path that led it in the decades following the war to becoming the most powerful economic engine in the world. And I am aware very much that as part, a central focus of this post-war effort, it included a gargantuan investment in the nation's human resources, the post-war development of those human resources, the political resources, social resources, economic and financial and cultural resources of the nation. And as an historian, I understand how much this country also assumed the unprecedented responsibility for assisting the world's recovery from the war's aftermath, which included assisting even former enemies to rebuild the social and economic infrastructure of their nearly destroyed nations. I referenced this earlier extraordinary period of the history of this country, world history, because of its magnitude, its enormously destructive impact, and the amazing story of national and international recovery from its effects. But I also recognize it or remember it to you because it is not only a story of horror and suffering, of lost dreams and hopelessness in the face of national worldwide disruption on the lives of those called upon to deal with the crisis, but it is also a story of hope and reconstruction, of restoration, a story of rebuilding, a story of reconstituting a better social, political, cultural, and economic world. In sum, it is a story that involved calling on the citizens of this country not only to join in an effort to bring the causes and sources of the crisis under control, but in the disruption of their lives after the war, to return and to reclaim and reattend to their own hopes, interests, and aspirations, and to again pursue their individual paths forward. But at the same time, to become part of the nation's return to its collective interests and pursuits, asking each individual to become participants in the national recovery as well as participants in their own, the recovery of their own lives. It is a story of what can happen and what we are capable of accomplishing and overcoming and correcting the damage and destruction of crisis. I will pull no punches in telling you graduates, the class of 2020, you now face a postgraduate environment full of deeply corrupted, uncertain, and flawed opportunities as you look to the prospects of finding jobs, pursuing careers, and postgraduate aspirations. You will find at times it is a very troublesome process, disappointing process, and disconcerting, a confusing process, too much invested with ambiguity and without good information and clear guidance. In addition to your tending to your own circumstances, I also will tell you that in pursuing the course of your own lives, you will also be directly and indirectly called upon to become part of the collective process of developing and overseeing Oklahoma's recovery, the nation's recovery, indeed the world's recovery from the devastation that this crisis has caused and is continuing to cause. Of course, it will be up to each of you as to what extent, to how, and to what extent you become involved, but you will become involved one way or another in at one level or another. So my question for you, are you prepared? How well are you prepared for the disrupted, uncertain environment, both to effectively navigate through its obstacles and challenges to pursue your postgraduate interests and priorities, and also to find yourself participating in one manner or another and playing a creative role in the process of reassembling the social, economic, political, and cultural ingredients of a once again effectively functioning state, nation, and world. My strong inclination is to believe that you are up to the task. It has certainly been our hope and our aspiration here at USAO to assist your preparation for being up to the task. And I want you to think for a moment about what you've experienced here at USAO, what you've accomplished, what you've learned while here, what you've been required to study and to learn about, thus to carry on not only with levels of knowledge and experience and skill sets highly relevant in pursuing your own interests in this very risky environment, but also being part of the solution as to how we restore a degree of normalcy and health for all of us. In addition to your major work, you studied about history, American history, world history. You studied about the individual and social psychology. You studied about different political beliefs and ideologies, different political systems, theories of politics and governments. You've studied about the world's religions in its various forms in this country and in the world. You've studied about moral and ethical thought and behavior. You've studied about beauty and the arts. You've studied about the similarities and differences of diverse human societies and cultures throughout the world, about the nature of truth and justice, about the nature of structure of different economic systems. You studied and practiced about the need for problem identification and the importance of logic and critical thinking in arriving at answers and solutions. You studied about the importance and practiced the importance not only of thinking clearly, but also of speaking and writing effectively, the critical importance of being able to communicate effectively to others. You've learned about the biological and physical world in which you live, the natural world in which you exist, the biosphere and your relationship to all life forms. You've learned to distinguish between belief on the one hand and science on the other, in accounting for what people think, the decisions they make, and in how they perform. And you have participated also in the social life of this college, its political life, its economic life. You have participated in the interesting campus culture of the college's quite diverse collection of people from all over the United States and from many foreign nations. You have done this as distinct personalities, but in context of constantly interacting with other members of this community, agreeing and disagreeing, arguing, communicating, collaborating, discovering problems, finding solutions, all in the effort to render the community more effective in serving your interests and priorities, but in conjunction with those of many others in sharing this USAO community. I stress, you have in sum acquired a vast body of knowledge and understanding and experience here that will not only provide you with those skills requisite to your potential for achieving personal goals and aspirations, but skills which will be in high demand for those called upon to play important roles in leading this state and nation and this world back to a once again more secure social, economic, political, financial, and cultural environment, one necessary to the health of all of us. And I expect to find in the news many of your names and involvements that have played and do play roles in this recovery. So my very best to you as graduated seniors, and I just cannot tell you how deeply I hope for an effective future for you and the society in which we collectively live. I would now like to turn to certain special recognitions that we do include in our regular commencement exercises. Recognitions of outstanding graduates. Each of the divisions chooses a student or students in this regard, and also we have a very special undergraduate research program here, a mentored research program, and we have a number of individuals who have completed this program for this particular commencement exercise. The faculty from each of the four divisions have determined respective outstanding graduates, individuals who have accomplished levels of distinction in their work. The Division of Arts and Humanities recognizes Morgan Montgomery, graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Arts in Theater Arts and a minor in Liberal Arts from Choctaw, Oklahoma. For the Division of Education and Speech Language Pathology, the outstanding graduate is Aaron Dunnigan, graduating magna cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Deaf Education and a minor in Liberal Arts from Norman, Oklahoma. The Division of Science and Physical Education recognizes two outstanding graduates, Hayden McIntosh, graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Biology and minor in Liberal Arts from Norman, Oklahoma, and Andriana Turner, graduating magna cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Chemistry and Biology and minors in Mathematics and Liberal Arts. She is from Oklahoma City. The Division of Social Sciences and Business also recognizes two outstanding graduates. Kylie Kaufman, graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Psychology and a minor in Sociology from Wagner, Oklahoma, and Hannah Freeman, graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Psychology and a minor in Sociology, also from Wagner, Oklahoma. So congratulations to our outstanding division graduates. These wonderful individuals who have excelled in their particular areas. Also, along with the division graduates, I repeat, we honor individuals who have completed the requirements for the mentored research endorsement. The goals of higher education are both to transmit what is already known and also to discover what is yet to be known. Completion of a doctorate of philosophy, a PhD, in a particular field requires original research and presentation of the results of that research so as to advance the body of human understanding. Every one of our faculty who hold the PhD has written and defended a dissertation based upon original research. Those who complete requirements for a PhD are hooded in their respective commencement exercises. At USAO, we have created a program of undergraduate research that is more rigorous really than anything that I have seen at other undergraduate institutions. It consists of learning research methods across disciplines, developing a research topic, completing the research, and presenting the results of the research in a variety of formats. It requires extensive time and effort and scholarly endeavor over the course of at least 1 year. This year, we have 9 graduates who have completed USAO's research endorsement and are eligible for hooding. Robert Blueback, graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Psychology with minors in Creative Writing and Cultural Studies from Blanchard. Kylie Kaufman, graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Psychology and minor in Sociology from Wagner. Cora Clegg, graduating with a Bachelor of Art in History with minors in Philosophy and Religious Studies and Cultural Studies from Chickasha, Oklahoma. Cody Corser, graduating magna cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Biology and a minor in Liberal Arts from Sapulpa. Aaron Dunnigan, graduating magna cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Deaf Education and a minor in Liberal Arts from Norman. Hannah Friedman, graduating summa cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Psychology and minor in Sociology from Wagner. Edgar Tafoya, graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Biology and minor in Chemistry from Kingfisher, Oklahoma. Andriana Turner, graduating magna cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Chemistry and Biology and minors in Mathematics and Liberal Arts from Oklahoma City. And Emma Wilson, graduating magna cum laude with a Bachelor of Art in Sociology with minors in Cultural Studies and Liberal Arts from Tulsa, Oklahoma. So in hooding, this hooding as a reflection of these individuals' accomplishments and the extraordinary work that they have done, congratulations to all of you. Well, as we anticipate honoring all of our graduates and having noted the individuals who have distinguished themselves in their divisions and as part of the undergraduate research effort here, we also ask the Alumni Association to make comment to you, as well as to provide its distinction, its award of distinction to a student as well. The Alumni Association is nearly as old as this institution, and now that you are about to become graduates, you are also about to become alumni of the institution, and I do hope you will stay connected to us, stay attuned, and stay informed about the progress and the disposition of your alma mater. To welcome you in this status And to confer, I repeat, another special distinction, I would ask the president of the USAO Alumni Association. He is a graduate, a 2014 graduate of USAO from Hugo, Oklahoma, Mr. Chris Collins, to make a few remarks.
Hi everyone, I'm Chris Collins and I'm the president of the USAO Alumni Association. And I'm here at home celebrating your commencement virtually just like all of you. I'm really excited today to offer congratulations to you, the graduates, the class of 2020, on behalf of the USAO Alumni Association Board of Directors and all of our alumni across the country and around the world. Although we're social distancing today, you are still becoming part of an incredible organization, a group of more than 10,000 alumni around the world, a network of people who believe in you and want to be part of your success. So I hope that you'll stay engaged with the Alumni Association, stay involved with USAO, and remember that although we are not together today, we are all celebrating you and we're very proud of what you've achieved in finishing your degree at USAO. I also have the honor today of recognizing this year's recipient of the Distinguished Graduate Award. That's Miss Hannah Freeman from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. She's graduating this year with a Bachelor of Science degree in psychology, with minors in sociology and liberal arts. She's graduating with honors and with an incredible track record of student experience at USAO, working on campus, president of the psychology club, and an incredible academic track record as well. Her experience really represents the best of what USAO is all about. So congratulations, Hannah. We're wishing you all the best. I'm sorry I'm not there to give you your award in person today, but know that we are so thrilled for you and we congratulate you for everything you've achieved. And for the rest of the class of 2020, once again, congratulations on your graduation ceremony. I'm sorry we can't be together today, but know that the entire Alumni Association is wishing you all the best in your next steps. Thanks.
Chris, thanks very much for the comments, and I, of course, have a special regard for you, having known you now for a number of years in your various capacities. It is also a time-honored practice at all commencement exercises to offer a special music performance involving a graduating senior, very much reflective of the extraordinary talent and the ability of students who choose to attend USAO. On this unusual occasion, it's my unusually great honor to introduce a real dandy for you. She is a Chickasha kid, graduating cum laude, a double major in sociology and music, and she'll present a piece, Thank You for Being a Friend, written by Andrew Gold, but she has arranged the piece and performed the piece herself. Miss Rebecca Willoughby.
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true, you're a pal and a confidant. I'm not ashamed to say, I hope it always will stay this way.
Well, thanks, Rebecca, very much for that wonderful addition to this virtual ceremony. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've arrived at the point of completing our ceremony and recognizing all of you who have fulfilled the requirements for graduation here at USAO. I first would like to express gratitude to the faculty who have challenged you and mentored you and have helped you to achieve beyond your expectations, and even more importantly, instill in you the joy of a life full of learning. Faculty, my deep appreciation to you. Thanks to the dedication of your faculty members, the constant efforts of a talented staff, and most of all, to your substantial labors, you graduating seniors have persevered in your studies and are now ready to receive the baccalaureate degree. You have demonstrated to the satisfaction of the faculty the hallmarks of educated people, a capacity to think clearly and creatively, the ability to express your thoughts effectively, the character necessary to live as active and responsible citizens, and the intellectual curiosity to continue your own education after you leave the college. So on behalf of the faculty, on behalf of this historic institution, on behalf of the staff and the administration, we are now prepared to honor each of you as you move to receive your diploma. I would indicate to you in that regard that I have vested authority in my position as president of the university from the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education to act on behalf of the USAO Governing Board of Regents and with the advice of the USAO faculty to confer upon you either the Bachelor of Arts, the Bachelor of Science, or the Bachelor of Fine Arts degree. To all of you graduates, for those of you recognized for special distinction, but to all of you, and to all who are here on their behalf, who are witnessing this interesting ceremony, but to you graduating seniors all, let me just say to you again, how profoundly proud I am of the work that you have done here, how profoundly thankful I am for the fact that you have been with us. You chose to come to this institution and to participate in the life of this institution. And I want to assure you in going forward that we will be here to provide support and encouragement to you as you leave in terms of your pursuit of individual interests. The best to you all.
I want to say thank you to my family and friends that have supported me these past few years, and to the awesome staff and professors at USAO.
My name is Riley Anderson, and I would like to say a huge thank you to my family, Coach Hampton, and the rest of the soccer staff. I'm more than grateful for each and every one of you.
That they couldn't do it, that they weren't good enough. Well, we've done it. We've done the impossible. It is finished.
been a crazy last semester, but we finally did it, guys. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Thank you to my mom, my friends, my families, the Borough families. Thank you to my coaches, my advisors. Thank you to my professors. A big thank you to the USAO family.
Hello, USAO family. I just wanted to say thank you to the professors, coaches, and staff, and congratulations to everyone. We made it!
I want to thank my wonderful spouse, Andy, my loving mom and dad, and all the supportive USAO professors. Thanks.
I'm so happy to be graduating. I want to thank my advisor, my professors, my friends, and my family.
Fifth year's a charm. Thanks to my family, friends, the USAO music faculty, and my FBC Chickasha church family for sticking with me all this time. We made it.
Thanks USAO for the lifelong relationships I have made with my professors and peers, and a huge thanks to my family for the unconditional support. We did it!
I want to thank my mom and my dad, as well as my professors at USAO.
Did it. We're done. Everybody, congratulations, class of 2020. Mom and Dad, thank you so much for the support, and thank you to a special someone for being there always for me throughout this journey.
Thank you to all the faculty and family and friends that believed in me. Go Drovers.
"5 years and I'm finally done. Don't worry, Dr. Sanders and Dr. Luch, I'm not gonna add anything else. Thank you, friends, family, and faculty."
Thank you, USAO, for giving me the tools necessary to go on to pursue an MSW at the University of Michigan.
This is not how I thought graduation would go, but that's okay. A word to my family. Merci pour tout, Kulhume. We did it, you guys!